Logos, ethos, and pathos, the rhetoric of academic arguments. What is the rhetorical triangle? The rhetorical triangle is a common reference to the three rhetorical appeals identified by Aristotle: logos, ethos, and pathos. These three Greek terms make reference to the primary concepts from which messages in any communication channel are created. Let's start with logos. Logos is the Greek term for logic, but has been made to represent the facts, research, and other message elements that provide proof or evidence to a claim. Use logos to convince your audience that what they are hearing or seeing is well-researched, well-built, or otherwise worth their time. Logos is the most important appeal in academic writing. Weak logos is enough to cause an argument to fail. When trying to establish logos, consider using general facts, statistics, collected data, published research, original research, common knowledge, anecdotes, which support your evidence, expert testimony, scientific reasoning, scientific evidence, logical reasoning, and no logical fallacies in your writing. Next is pathos. Pathos is the Greek term for emotion, but has been made to represent how an audience feels or experiences a message. The appeal of pathos makes a person feel excited, sad, angry, motivated, jealous, or any other number of emotions that may persuade them to act based on what you say. Pathos is important because you need to think about the needs of your audience. However, you do not want to base all or even most of your argument on emotion. When establishing pathos, consider the advantages and disadvantages of statements such as threats and promises, or statements that convey such emotions as guilt, pity, fear, a sense of tribe or belonging, patriotism, anger, anecdotes to contradict evidence or evoke a feeling, sympathy, empathy, or any other attempt to persuade based on emotion. Finally, there's ethos. Ethos is the Greek term for ethics, but has been made to represent credibility of the person making a communication, also known as the speaker. Ethos is established through a variety of factors, including status, awareness, professionalism, celebrity endorsement, research, and so forth. Build ethos to make your audience trust what you are saying. Ethos intersects with logos and pathos. A good author will cite reliable sources and treat the audience with respect. When trying to establish ethos, consider the qualifications, the education and experience to match the subject matter, use reliable sources, cite the sources, honesty, the entire truth, not just what supports the viewpoint, objectivity, appropriate language for audience and subject matter, proper use of grammar, mechanics, and format, treat the audience and subject matter with respect, treat people who disagree with respect, avoid logical fallacies, and avoid depending too much on emotion.